I saw this video last night and I knew I had to make a video about it today. And this is something that I picked up on during the game against the Arizona Cardinals. There's a reason. Football is a violent sport. It really is, man. These guys put themselves through a lot. And sometimes their after football quality of life is changed forever. Brett Favre has Parkinson's, could have something to do with the NFL. I'm not a doctor, right? I'm a basement GM. But it's times like this, man, that it really upsets you. Really does, man. This game is supposed to be played with sportsmanship and as much consideration that you can have for hitting somebody at full speed, right? And sometimes it really does make you wonder, like, these guys, man, warriors, right? But I saw this last night and I was immediately upset. And I was like, I need to make a video about this. And it was always planned for today. So Marcus Davenport, I may owe him an apology. I was very hard on him. Anybody who comes to the Detroit Lions with a history of injury, I'm very hard on. And I'm not sure if it was warranted for Marcus Davenport. Again, not a doctor. Don't know if this mattered. All right. But we don't know if Marcus Davenport would have played 4 games, would have played 14 games, would have finished the season. You don't know what could have been. But he was hurt. He got hurt again. But did he need to? Did he have to be hurt? So I may owe him an apology. We're going to look at 2 videos today. And again, viewer discretion is going to be advised for both of these videos. We're going to look at 2 videos today. And one involves the injury to Derek Barnes and the injury to Marcus Davenport. And as I was watching the game, I saw when Kyler Murray was going and he was scrambling and he dove forward, which quarterbacks do a lot of time, especially if they're trying to get a first down. He dove head first and he hit Terrion Arnold in the knee. And you're like, did you have to go for his knees, bruh? But you might have given him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to trying to get the first down. Did he do it on purpose? What I'm about to show you, one was actually both were done on purpose. There's no doubt about it. They were done, and both led to IR, and one season is over. All right? Now, it's part of the game. It's unfair, and the NFL wants to make the game safer. They need to take a good look at this stuff. And fines are not enough. They need to take a good look at this stuff. All right. So again, viewer discretion is advised, especially this one here. This one here it's going to be tough. All right. So this is, let me grab get my pen so you guys can see. Okay. So this is the play where Marcus Davenport was injured. And this is coming from Justin Rogers' Twitter. You can see it at the bottom. From the All 22 film. All right. Here is Paris Johnson here. And this is the first round pick from last year's draft when they took Will Anderson and all that stuff. Not the Cardinals, and here is Marcus Davenport. All right. Now, Paris Johnson is going to engage in Marcus Davenport and does something that, well, I won't say, but I'll let you see what happens. All right. Now you can see Davenport was hurt right there. I'll let it play again in case you missed it. This guy here purposely, in my opinion, tried to injure Marcus Davenport. All right. So you'll see here, Marcus Davenport is going to engage with Paris Johnson. And there's the kind of remind me of how Trey Flowers used to do. Paris Johnson is going to take his right arm and he is going to purposely chop it right at the elbow, forearm elbow area, which apparently was enough to rip Marcus Davenport's tricep. Marcus Davenport, absolutely brutal, You can see it there. Brutal. Okay. All done on purpose. All done. Usually, if a player is trying to shed some form of block, they typically will go up. This guy purposely went down, and look at his elbow. Absolutely gruesome. His hand. This is his hand. Look at his elbow. Look at it. All right. Absolutely despicable by the Arizona Cardinals. Okay. Marcus Davenport immediately falls to the ground and his season is over. But to his credit, he tried to come back. Absolutely brutal, disgusting, dirty, and a play that, in my opinion, should be outlawed in the NFL. This guy should be ashamed of himself. Ended a season, did not have to do that. All right. So again, that's the injury to Marcus Davenport. And Marcus, I'm going to say I'm sorry because I don't know if this was avoidable. I mean, obviously it was, but I don't know if he would have wound up hurt regardless. And it's sad and pathetic. All right. So let me let this, I got to see what happens here so I can point it out. All right. Just this stuff, man. It makes you really kind of wonder and just, rethink things. All right. So this one here is coming from, this guy's name is Russ NFL Draft. And this is a second video. And this is the injury to Derek Barnes. Now, this one is not as severe. Derek is hopefully not going to be lost for the season, but Marcus Davenport is. Again, viewer discretion is advised. And here is number 87 for the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know his name offhand. Here is Derek Barnes here. 87 is going to pull over here, and what we call, he's going to block him. This is what was called a chop block. This tackle should be outlawed in NFL. Now, Kirby Joseph did something kind of similar, but Kirby was going for the thighs on Tyler Higbee and TJ Hawkinson. If you ask me, I'll have to take a look at the play again. All right. But what we're going to do is this guy's going to come over here. He's going to block, quotation marks, Derek Barnes. I'm going to let this play, and then we're going to look at it slowly. Again, your discretion. All right, and there's the play there. Okay, so if you can see, he comes over, and at this point, he is attempting to block. Now he's low, right? Derek Barnes, his foot looks like this is the worst, my worst fear when I watch these guys play. His foot, Derek Barnes' foot is right here. This is an injury that I'm sure one NFL player avoids every single game. If Derek Barnes, you can see here, he's going to go low. Now he's right at the knee. That doesn't look like thigh to me. He's at the knee. All right. But here's the difference. Derek Barnes, his foot, all right, is still on the ground. And this is the difference in a injury, a season-ending injury, and a injury and not being injured at all. Still on the ground. Now, if you watch, foot is still on the ground, and you can see his knee go sideways. And that is, look at it. Again, his knee is sideways. It's pretty low. That's pretty low. Pun intended. Derek Barnes goes flying. It immediately grabbed his knee, and he is down. And if you guys remember, you can see he goes down. If you guys remember, he had a towel over his head going to the locker room, and that's never a good sign. Never a good sign. On a cart, towel over his head. That it could have been worse than what it was. There's 100%. It could have been worse than what it was. Now, I'll give 87 the benefit of the doubt, just like I give Kirby Joseph the benefit of the doubt. And if the injury could have been a lot more brutal for Derek Barnes, it really could have. And remember when Aiden Hutchinson, when he had the injury, or when he got the one-hand interception against the Carolina Panthers, they did the same thing to him. And his foot was able to come up. I wish I would have thought about this. I would have pulled it up. You know what? We got time. We got time. I'm about to pull up the Hutch video, but you got to give me a second because I gotta change. I have to change accounts because I'm under a different account. So, but it's very similar to the Aiden Hutchinson video. Okay, let me search my own content. Okay, Aiden. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to. Okay, I hope this is it. No, this is. Nope, this is recent. Well, you guys remember. I think okay. All right, if I don't find it this time, I'll move on. Okay. It's from, remember when Hutch, the Carolina Panther game last year, the one-hand interception, when Hutchinson was hurt, his foot came off the ground right before. And I made a video about how Hutch, in a split second, made a decision to lift his foot off of the ground, and it saved his career. It saved his year for sure, and possibly his career. I really want to find this video. But that's the thing when you don't edit your videos and you make hundreds of them per year. It's very tough to find the one that you're looking for. So Hutchinson, I'll link it up here so you guys can watch it and you can compare the two. But I was going to do it here in this video. The Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, perhaps. Was he trying to hurt Terrion Arnold? You don't know. It looked fishy to me. Was number 87 trying to hurt Derek Barnes? But the injury to Marcus Davenport was completely, both were avoidable, but was completely done on purpose. 100%. Chopped in his elbow. Dirty birds. Dirty birds. So for that, I hope that their season ends in disaster. I'm not wishing injury on any of these guys because that's what a loser would do. But I'm saying that I hope that they're at the bottom of the NFC West. I hope they lose every division game, and I hope that their season ends in misery because what was done to Marcus Davenport was totally done on purpose. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Marcus Davenport, you know what? I'll give you an apology, brother, because who knows? Maybe you could have been that guy if you weren't done dirty by a dirty bird. So let me know what you think in the comments below. You guys are awesome. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You can rock. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Best wishes. Get well soon. Marcus Davenport and Derek Barnes.